Okay, hello everyone. Hello, welcome, at long last, to the tabletop stream. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally ready to begin. I've got all the technical troubles sorted out. Everybody's ready to play. Um, just real quick note: I'm obviously not going to be able to pay too much attention to the chat. Hello, Harriet. Thank you for so I'll say hello and thank you for following now, Harriet. Thank you very much. Yes, hello, Blizz. Welcome to the stream as well. But yeah, as I've said, minimal chat interaction. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just having to pay attention to this. Yes. As you can see with this. So who's the DM? I'm the DM for this. And let's just introduce our players now. Will you please introduce yourselves?
Your spotlight. Go spotlight.
Go.
What? Oh, me? Is it me?
Yes.
I'm pushing you out in the spotlight.
Hello, I'm the amazing Dinah, resident ice cream spirit and diner deity, and today I will be playing Lily Evermore. Yeah.
Hello, I am Eoditus, the shapeshifter from another dimension, and I will be playing as Annabelle Rothwin.
Right. So this is, of course.
Should we explain our characters
Oh yeah, just a little bit. A little bit more. This is a Changeling the Lost game, so your characters are of course changelings. They've gone to the mythical realm of Arcadia, and they've came back changed. So, Aeodis, how was your character changed by her experience in Arcadia? What is Annabelle like now?
Annabelle used to be an actress who worked in B-roll or sometimes lesser monster movies playing as the monster, where she would put on outfits or whatever to be the flavor of the week monster. And life was quite difficult living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, until she was offered the role to play in a TV show or a Netflix show, perhaps, in which she would be paid to be a monster every single episode. And leaping at the opportunity, she went and signed a contract unknowingly of Fey origin and wound up being the pet of a Grand Fey. Oh. And for untold amount of time, she was forced to play the role of destructive and violent monsters at the behest of this Fey creature.
And it didn't even get
until
it didn't even get on Netflix. It was all on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it was on Disney Plus. No. But for an untold amount of time, she was trapped there, losing a lot of her humanity and falling into the instincts of being a monster, until one particularly cunning victim that was in Arcadia, brought there against their will as well, was able to escape the clutches of this devious entity. But in her monster-like craze, she chased them down and eventually escaped Arcadia into the hedge, where she slowly regained her clarity and realized that this was not who she was. And shortly thereafter escaped the hedge and returned to this world to find that many years had gone by and that she had forgotten herself as the world had forgotten her. And now she seeks to find her place in the world, though maybe more monster than human now.
Maybe. So, Dinah, how was Lily changed by Arcadia?
Oh my god, I have to follow that? That was amazing. I didn't do my homework. I didn't prepare for an introduction.
No pressure.
Well, I guess I'll just give it the old college try. Lily Evermore was born to an upper class wannabe nobility family, but she was born sick and very frail, and she never got to really go outside, so the best that she could do was to look out of her window at the garden. And one day, a curious winter fae came and befriended her. And just before her body gave out, she was kidnapped to the fairy realm to essentially be a playmate for them. But she actually fell in love with this fey creature, and for her, life was good. She became a playmate to the Winter Court. She soothed woes and was considered a bright, warm light. But unfortunately, the fae that she was so in love with was murdered by another jealous fae. And this threw her into such a deep sorrow she could no longer serve her purpose. She wasn't chased out, she was let go. And so she entered the hedge looking for a way out of her sorrow. She doesn't really care how much the world has changed. She is just sad.
Eternally sad.
Mm-hmm.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
And of course,
Still sad.
on making your way back, you're all found by the the local freehold. You've all settled into the court systems. Which court have you? Which court has Annabelle joined?
Well, she was quite upset at the turn of events once she regained her clarity, and she's not really ever gotten over that anger. And she found a lovely, comforting home with the Summer Court as they wish to strike back against the Wild Hunt.
Yeah. And they also swear and drink a lot. So they're pretty nice to hang out with.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're a rowdy bunch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very warm.
They're incredibly warm. Half of them are on fire.
Yeah.
And what about Lily? What court did she join on making her way back to the human realms?
She is, of course, of the Winter Court, and she is very, very of the Winter Court. Her winter mantle is strong, and even a small ice flurry tends to follow her as she walks.
It's a good thing it's winter, so no one finds that too strange.
Yes, all the winter fairies needed her help because they're all very, very sad.
Yes, to the point where the Winter Queen is honestly a little bit concerned at your level of throwing yourself into the court and has recommended you hang out with Annabelle for a while.
Look, I'm just dedicated, okay?
There's dedicated, and then there's concerning.
Look, concerning prodigy, is there really a difference? It's fine.
Look, just go. I have rituals to do tonight. Just go to the nightclub. You need to relax a little.
Well, our dynamic would probably lend us both going places together. You see,
True.
in the way that I was touched by the Fae, I have found that I can sort of get. It's a little selfish, but I get a little stronger if I can goad people into a fight, and if at all I get blamed for any of that, I also gain a little bit of power in shifting that blame. And as it turns out, I've now got a friend who complements that dynamic well.
Blame me. Blame me.
So anyway,
I guess I should say that more specifically, we've been given certain kinds of touches by the Fae, and I am considered an ogre, which is more of a brawly and what would you say, Spoonie? I'm kind of
yeah,
rambunctious fighter.
yeah, rambunctious, headstrong, think punch before you think.
And the Fae, because they molded my body over and over, my particular blessing that I've come out of this with is the ability to change my shape with just a touch of glamour.
Yes, and I believe Lily had talked about it already, that she was molded into a playmate and is thus more appealing to people.
Yes, but that's my job.
Yes.
Well, uh, Annabelle is an ogre. I am the fairest. I was meant to be a beauty, and people gaze upon me and stop their breath. Sometimes literally.
And how beautiful you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my little icon to show up because
Yeah,
I drew my own character.
I
And
think on the
Oh.
chat box you can go as and select a person, and that changes the icon.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. There you go.
Wait. Um,
I, on the other hand, did you all the service of showing what what
oh,
Annabelle's mask looks like, because underneath her mask, would you say mane
Yes, her main.
or mine?
Mine. Mine,
Mane.
main, same thing.
Her mane is almost always shifting, but it's monstrous, no doubt. And at the start of this episode, she
Oh,
is
hang on,
sort of
losing you a
a
bit.
fleshy monster made entirely out of mouth bits. Oh,
Yeah, hang on. Some weird thing happened there. Okay, go on.
what's that?
So, yeah, my connection
Uh,
dropped a bit. You mouth bits?
Yes, she's. If you look at her from far away, it may not look unsettling at all, but as you get closer to her, you would notice that her skin is as if it was made of gums, and her nails fashioned as teeth, and her hair is like clumpy dreads of tongues dripping down. But that's only if you can see past her mask into the mane.
Yes, for people who aren't blessed with the sight to see how things really are, what does she look like?
Oh, she's just a punk. She
Yeah,
looks like a disheveled, almost I'm missing it now, insane clown posse kind of person.
yeah. would, would probably set off
oh
a few metal
my.
detectors.
Yeah, she's a bit grungy,
Yeah.
maybe a little greasy.
And
Oh
we
my
can see,
goodness.
we can kind of see the picture for Lily, but do you want to describe her mascot at all?
Sure. Her mane is very much like her name. She was named after a snow lily. So everything about her is very pale. Her hair, her skin, everything she normally wears is white or as close to it as she can get. She very much has the appearance of fallen snow, except for one key feature, which is her eyes. And her eyes are the deepest, greenest color that has ever been conceived. They're so green that people can't remember their color when they look away. And there's great debate amongst people on what color her eyes actually are. Her skin generally, her cheeks have that kind of flush to it, almost reminiscent of a fever, as kind of a throwback to her more mortalish form. And then her mask, she looks very thin and very leggy, almost like a model. She kind of has that uh, air to her of being removed from society, but having all eyes on her. And she has platinum blonde, like waist length hair. Her eyes still keep that same green color, and they are very striking. So even in her mask, she draws attention.
So,
Her fashion sense tends to be more like a New Yorker, I guess. New York Fashion Week.
mm-hmm. Alright. Well, let us begin proper then. So, for one reason or another, usually just to hang out, I guess, you've ended up at Club The Boundary. It's a pretty nice club. It's being ran by the summer court officially, although right now it's actually an autumn courtier who runs the joint. The spring courtier, he's been out of the freehold on business. But he's good friends with the autumn courtier who's running it. You don't have any trouble getting in, but it's a pretty happening scene on the inside. Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
music is popping a lot. There's quite a few changelings hanging around in this club. It's a happening scene. There's a few mortals who also come in and out every now and again, but for the most part, it's all changelings. There's only a few. You even see a few little goblins who are hanging around, probably being summoned by some of the courtiers.
Annabelle, I think it's time we cut the rug.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna sit
Starts-
here and bob my head next to you.
Lily starts dancing like a willow in the wind. It is bizarre to watch, but there's something intriguing about it.
Yeah, would you mind rolling presence plus performance for me?
Yes. Presents.
Oh, sorry,
Plus-
that's not performance. Expression.
Ah.
Oh man! I think I'm better at performance, but let me see. Okay. Okay, roll. Wait, when I click on. It doesn't. Oh, that one did. Come on. Okay, presence plus expression.
Yeah.
And would you consider this a social encounter?
Yes, this is a social encounter. You're trying to dazzle all the other changelings here with your cool dance moves.
Alright, I'll add a 1 to my modifier for striking looks.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Did it. Oh, I did it! 1 success!
Yeah.
Hey.
Sorry, everyone. This is my first time on Roll20.
Yeah, it's fine. So, one success, you dance your heart out. You catch the high attention of everyone. Hey, is that... You see her dancing around a lot. What voice was I doing for her? Yeah, give me a second. Hey, you see her dancing? She can really cut a rug like that. Why don't you ever dance like that, you hairy... I can't dance like that. Not since I hurt my knee. Hey, you're right, useless. Wait till
Look at
Jim...
this guy with weak knees over here.
Oh my, do you think you should get them checked?
See, they're making fun of ya. And... Hey, I bet you... You can't... Hey, I bet you I can dance better than her. So... The red-haired changeling, she steps up to you. She's also ready to dance.
Stepping up to me?
Sorry, yes, she's stepping up to Lily,
Mm-hmm.
getting ready to bust a bit of a move.
I'm gonna start popping my knuckles, stretching my neck. See how well you dance when you don't have any knees.
And she dances just as good as Lily. It seems like it's a bit of a tie.
Party.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
dance wonderfully.
Yeah, thanks. You notice she's surrounded by a pretty bright glow all around her. She's also oddly wearing sunglasses inside a dark nightclub. But it
That's normal.
it doesn't seem to impact her ability to see.
Lily does not realize that she's in a dance battle, and she's just looking to Annabelle to be like, Look how many friends we've collected already, and we've only been here just a moment.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm itching for a fight here. There's a lot of people here. I bet someone's gonna bump me wrong. And I may
Oh,
intentionally bump someone wrong.
well, as long as it's consensual, I think that's just fine.
Hey, why,
Person with weak knees there.
hey, why don't you come on, Dance? Come on. She goes over to her companion, pulls him onto the dance floor to get him to dance as well. Oh. He is surprisingly, despite his apparently broken knees, he can also dance pretty well.
Annabelle, I think this is a couple's dance. You can't leave yet.
Couples, we ain't dating.
You know I don't want to.
Oh. And she kind of gives you this side pouty but accepting look. Well, if you don't want to, I won't make you. And then she bats her eye at you.
Roll my eyes the hardest. Ugh, fine. And I'll dance too.
Okay, just
I'm gonna start punching the air. Head banging.
in that case, presence plus intimidation.
Let's go.
Ooh, 0. Do you want to make that a dramatic failure?
Wait,
Yes,
I think I
of
can
course.
help. I think I can help.
I'll reject your help.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm like, you
So,
want help?
Anna-
Okay.
Annabelle gets really into the groove. She's throwing her fists left, right, and center. She's really losing herself to the beat. And speaking of, she gets a bit too close to one of the summoned goblins and hits it right in the nose. No, why? Why? Help me! The goblin
Dance in here.
The goblin runs behind the two other changelings. Hey, don't hurt our friend like that. What are you gonna do to
Just
me?
dancing.
Yeah, no, that's not dancing. That's a fight. Get him, Jeremy. The shaggy, wild hair companion, the one with the kind of game knee, he steps up to you. He is now ready for a bit of a fight, bit of a brawl. His fists are ready to throw.
Oh, little goblin's got some spunk? Well, why don't we dance?
Alright, so his goal is to make you say sorry to his friend. Little stock image goblin. What's your goal for this fight? Or is it just to break his nose, break his other knee?
I mean, I'll wait for him to throw the first punch.
Okay. Let me see. Just open up his sheet here.
It does a lot for me when I know that I got them into the fight before I fight back.
Yeah. Pop it out. There.
Oh, you mad? You mad at my dancing?
Wrote down what it... Let's see, where is it?
Everyone's so feisty at this club.
Okay, attack roll. What is Annabelle's defense?
How would I know?
It should just be on your sheet.
Defense 5.
Defense 5. Okay. Thanks. Willpower. Ooh, wow, okay. He dials back his hand. He makes a fist. He punches you right into the shoulder. It's an incredibly hard punch. It deals 3 damage. Of 3 damage of bashing.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, get him, Jamie.
All right, Jay. Let's see how you dance. I'm gonna kick him.
Okay. Are you going to aim for any of his limbs or just in general?
I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna sweep him. I'm gonna
Okay.
sweep those legs.
Okay, that is a -2 penalty, I think. Just let me double check. And chapter 5, I think it is. 4? For violence. Violence.
A bit of the ultra violence.
Yes, little spot of the old.
Violence.
It's good for it ails you. Okay, yeah, -2 is your penalty.
What am I rolling now?
Oh, let's see. For brawl, that is strength plus brawl to sweep the leg. And
Strength plus brawl.
yeah, unless you have fighting finesse as a merit, then I think it's dex.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay.
We're not finessing. All right. So strength plus brawl with a -2. One success.
Ooh. You sweep the leg. Ow! 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 You hit him straight on the side of his already sore leg. You don't actually get through to hitting his other leg, but he's very in pain of this. Are you inflicted the beaten down trait on him? So if I recall, your character can do that.
Yes. That sounds appropriate.
Yeah. He has had the fight basically kicked out of him. He's holding his knee, he's hopping on one leg. He retreats back.
Annabelle, your dancing is so spirited.
He goes to sit down and nurse his drink. His little goblin friend gives him an ice pack. Here you go. The
Oh,
redheaded.
there's still so much song left.
Are you hurt, Annabelle?
I'm all right. It's just a bump.
Do you have bashing damage?
Yeah, I got 3 bashing on me.
I'm gonna take one dainty finger and smooth over the bump. And since we're of opposite courts, I would like to think a little bit of steam like comes across. And I'm going to heal you for 1 point of bashing damage.
All right.
Just a little touch of winter.
Your hands are always so cold.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway,
Why are we here?
The
I thought we were going to have fun, but mostly people are just dancing here.
the red-haired changeling. She comes up to you. Hey, that was pretty. What? That was pretty mean to Jim. You know. You could be a lot easier on him. He's had a hard time lately.
what do you mean?
Well,
I was just dancing here. Someone got in my way, and then they picked a fight with me.
look. Yes, that is true. He is a bit headstrong, but you know what it's like in the summer court, especially when you're a beast. You know, it's not his goblin friends, they're basically the only family he has left now. But listen,
And
listen, if you do me a little favour, it'll all be splits. I'll be fine.
I think we're already even as is.
Maybe.
That's true. She didn't kill him.
Yeah.
I've seen much worse.
We all have. But listen, he's also the Duke of Summer's son, you know? He's got some pretty high pull. I can ease the wheels, so to speak, you know? Nix his little complaint in the bud.
And who are you?
Wait, is the Duke of Summer a goblin?
No. Well,
But-
yeah, he is a bit of a goblin. It's weird. The King of Summer's got weird friends. It's odd.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Lily just looks very confused, almost pleadingly at Annabelle to kind of explain this. How
Don't
does
look
he
at
have
me.
a goblin son if he's not a goblin?
Yeah, you pulling our chain?
Can you
Do I
roll?
look like an idiot to you?
Sorry. who
Can you
calling
roll
spoon?
something real quick for me?
Which one of us?
Both of you, really.
Because my character is actually smart, despite
Yeah.
how she acts.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll have a high bonus for this.
Well, I'm witty. I'm just not intelligent.
Yeah. Okay. Can you roll resolve or wits plus politics plus any dots in the summer mantle?
Sure.
Uh,
So I would just add one for my dot in the summer mantle.
Yeah.
Wits.
Okay. So then we hit this. I do.
Oh,
a
I
mod
will
of
have a
one.
high roll for this. I'm not very political. Or into the summer.
I still got one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All you need.
Seems all right to me.
Okay. But Lily, you can't really tell what she's talking about. It seems a bit over your head. The summer court is entirely a different concept to the winter court you're familiar with. Annabelle, because you're in the summer court, you actually know a fair amount of deal. You know, Z is talking complete bullshit. Yeah. You've met the king of the summer court. You know he doesn't have any goblin friends. He actually really doesn't like goblins at all. You've never heard of anyone called the Duke of Summer. And you've never actually seen these two before, even though they kinda look like summer court changelings.
Hmm.
What do you think, Annabelle?
I'm gonna spit on his shoe. That's a load of bull.
Why are you gonna spit on my shoes? I just got them cleaned.
I don't think you realize just what you're dealing with here. That was very polite. That was the most polite I've seen Annabelle in situations like this.
Am I standing over top of him?
Well, I actually went to go sit down at like a table, but you can move over to him to try and intimidate him if you want.
Nah. I'll stay on the dance floor right now.
Okay.
Like kind of in the center of attention.
Alright. She gives up and goes away. She clearly can't convince you to do what she wants you to.
Yeah. Anna,
Wow,
Lily.
they didn't have any willpower at all.
They're not only weak in the knees, they're fucking weak in the soul. How dare they lie to my face like that? There's no Duke of the Summer whatever. Let alone he
As-
doesn't like goblins at all.
As you would say, pathetic.
That's probably a compliment.
Probably.
Do you think that was probably important, though?
Maybe. Might want to watch your back.
Maybe we should listen to the gossip. Is there a bartender around here?
Yes, there is. I am just drawing him up here now. He's a very weird-looking guy. His hair kind of flows into like a kind of river of blood.
Oh, a barkeep.
Yes, what is it?
Have you ever seen those two? I know that you must know absolutely everyone. Surely you know who those two are.
Who? Oh. No, I haven't really seen them around before, but... Oh, wait, that goblin they're dancing with. There's one of the Spring Court changelings. He runs a little goblin fruit farming operation with him. I don't know, maybe they're friends of his or something. I don't know. I just tend the bar.
And you do an absolutely wonderful job.
Oh, thank you.
Have you heard any gossip that maybe his fruit farm or something's happened? That maybe he would send his friends to try and intimidate your patrons into helping them?
Can you roll presence plus socialize?
Okay. Socialize and presence.
And your bonus supplies.
Yes.
Two.
2 successes.
And he thinks for a
So
moment.
I bat my eyes up at him and kind of swish my hair so a cascade of perfectly formed snowflakes kind of wafts across the bar.
He thinks for a moment. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, and you did tell me not to tell anyone this, but apparently their farming operation has been breaking down lately. I don't know, I think they're having some kind of trouble over some fruit they discovered. I think maybe they're having an argument over the profit split.
Oh dear.
Yes.
So he has a partner that he's arguing with?
Yes, he actually should be around here today. I heard he said he had a bit of a deal going on in the back rooms.
Interesting. You'd think that if there was some sort of deal, him and his partner would be together.
Yeah, maybe. I think they're waiting for him to arrive.
Would you mind being just a little naughty and let us sneak into the back rooms to check it out? I absolutely love court gossip.
Oh.
I won't be a bother, I promise.
Oh, I really shouldn't, but okay,
Aw,
okay,
Come on.
Okay.
Just for me.
okay. Here, he slides out an old rusted iron key and puts it on the bar.
Lily takes the key and blows him a kiss and says, "You're just so kind.
Oh.
Thank you." And
Oh.
trots back over to Annabelle.
Oh, thank you. If you want a discount on drinks, they are a bit half off tonight.
Oh, you're just the sweetest.
Okay, thank
Bye
you.
now.
Bye. He gets back to work.
Annabelle, look what I
Yeah.
got.
Nice. Are we getting out of
So-
here? Is that a car key?
No. Those two goblins, wait, I'm so sorry. That goblin is partnered with another goblin and they run a farming operation, but those goblins aren't together. Isn't that weird? Do you want to spy on them so we can blackmail them later?
Yeah, we'll do whatever. Sounds more fun than what we're doing now.
I mean, as long as you're not busy.
I ain't busy.
Plus, if we get caught, you can start a fight,
Alright, now you're talking.
right?
I think everyone saw me kick that guy and got a little scared. Maybe we can find someone else with a little fight in him.
Yes, but I know once you kick, you just can't stop.
Can't quit.
Oh, sorry, right. I'm still getting used to the lingo of the now times.
Right. Well, let's blow out of here.
Mhm.
Well, you all head backstage. It's a lot.
Yes.
It's a lot quieter back here. You can't really hear much of the music anymore. It seems soundproof. You actually see there's one other goblin sitting on one of the couches here. And also a satyr sitting on another couch. They seem to be busy discussing something and don't notice you come in. Alright, so the new deal, it's going to be 60, 70. Is that correct?
No, it should be 30, 40.
That doesn't add up to 100.
30, 40.
God, why did I ever get into business with goblins?
Can I hide?
Yes, you can try to hide.
Yeah.
It
I
is-
want to hide and listen in.
It is dexterity and stealth. But your looks are very striking, so -1 penalty.
That's okay.
I'm gonna take her lead then and follow along with. I assume she knows
successes.
something.
Wow.
Oh, I have great stealth.
Let's see. You said it was dexterity stealth?
Yeah, dexterity stealth.
Dexterity stealth. I think I have something for when I'm stealthing. Hold on. One
I'm
moment.
standing
Yeah.
so still, no one can see me.
Completely invisible. You also notice he has his back
Yes.
to a mirror in the room.
I'm not
Can
not
I
in
see
disguise
myself
right
in it?
No, you can't. You don't have a quite good angle. You're hiding behind the stairs. And that table. Alright.
I take notice and try not to look into it.
Right. Okay. But for the last time, the split of the deal has to add up to 100. You're the one who wants to renegotiate. Why have you brought me here?
30, 40.
Please, I'm begging you. Just give me a sensible answer. They bicker like this for a while. He suddenly gets up. Right, enough of this. I've had it. I'm not dealing with goblins ever again. He suddenly stops, stands bolt upright, and collapses forward onto the ground. There's a shard of silvery metal sticking out of his back.
Oh.
Is there anyone around?
There's just the other goblin.
Does the other goblin look surprised?
No, the other goblin looks strangely smug.
Oh, okay, okay.
did.
I didn't know if he stood up and like it appeared from behind him or from the direction of the goblin.
No, he stood upright, his
Yeah.
back was to the mirror, and then he fell forward dead.
Is there a way I can investigate or something from our hidden location? Maybe focus more directly on what's going on?
Yes, because there are perception rolls in this game. And I think that is... Okay, that's not a category. I think it's wits plus something. Let me check. There's the PDF here. Control F. Okay, I can't find it. Wits plus composer. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's 2 attributes.
What's the wits and composure?
Yeah.
Wits plus composure. And I add my weird to perception checks because I have acute senses.
Yeah. 1 success. Okay.
Holy.
5?
Oh, 5. Exceptional.
Yes.
Okay. So, Lily, you notice the goblin, he doesn't seem surprised at all. In fact, he looks incredibly smug at this turn of events, like this was planned all along. Annabelle, you notice a silvery hand just going back into the mirror, the surface rippling as it retreats. It also gives a small thumbs up to the goblin as it goes back in.
I am going to try to haul ass over to that mirror and grab a hold of the hand.
Okay. Roll stamina plus athletics.
What? Plus athletics?
Stamina.
Stamina. I got stamina. Athletics. Stamina. And roll. 4.
Ooh. Alright, you break cover. The goblin, he looks surprised now. Surprised like he should have been when the person he was talking to is dead. As you burst out of cover, you race over to the mirror, you reach your hand in. You notice it is a hedge gate. You pull your hand in. You grab something on the other side, and you start to pull. Can you roll strength plus brawl?
Yeah, I can roll strength plus brawl. I can do it so good, baby. Just watch. Let's go. 1 success.
Wait, can I? So my blessing allows me to spend willpower on behalf of another character. Would this be the usual 3-die bonus?
Yes, it would.
I would like to spend willpower on Annabelle's behalf to up their score.
Oh. Are you sure? Okay.
Yes?
In that case, in that case, Annabelle, can you roll another 3 dice for me?
3 dice?
Yep.
All right. Are 3d10. So 1 more, I think. 8 is a success.
Yes, 8 is a success, so that's 2 successes.
Yes.
Okay.
You just hear from behind you, you can do this.
Get out!
Right. And roll this one. Oh, input modifier 0. Okay, it's an even tug of war. The arm on the other side, it starts to pull back. You might be dragged along with it, but it's pretty evenly split. The goblin gets up and starts trying to push you in to the mirror.
Hey, no, get in there, get in.
Lily, do you want to do anything else to try and stop the goblin from pushing Annabelle into the mirror?
Yes. I want... I want to use a contract.
Ooh, which contract?
The Fields of Regret.
Okay, what page is it on?
I don't know what page it's on because I copied this onto a text file. but
Okay.
It's called The Fields of Regret.
Alright.
Do you know if it was a winter or...
Yeah,
was
it's
it
a
like-
winter royal
Okay,
contract.
I can find it.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
it's field singular.
What contracts? Winter.
Yeah, it's on page 161.
161, thank you. Okay, here we
Middle
go.
left side.
Alright, change the size to go blue-white color. Okay, so Pleasance plus Empathy plus Mantle minus Resolve. Okay, so your penalty is 3.
Penalty is 3. Okay. So presence plus empathy plus my mantle, which is 4, minus 3, so plus 1. One
One
success.
success, okay. So you direct.
And I'm going to start to sing to take advantage of the loophole, so ghosts will possess me for 10 seconds.
Okay.
And someone's just died. It works out.
Yeah. you get possessed by the ghost of the satyr man. Let's see.
Oh.
Let me just see what it does. Directs goes to any targets he can see that are still living by passing through them. Okay. A ghost. It appears behind you. It starts waltzing along to your melody, and then it flies into the goblin. And out the other side, the goblin shudders. And he looks extraordinarily depressed and affected by this. He just falls to the ground, back onto the couch. He just can't really think of anything else right now. It's too much to deal with. You feel the presence of someone else creep into your mind for very briefly 10 seconds. And let me check your stats.
Wow.
You feel it seize control. You feel the presence seize control of your body. And it runs towards the goblin. And of course, that makes you run towards the goblin. And it tries to punch.
I'm very fast.
Yeah, you're on him in an instant, and then you punch him.
With the weakest
Of course.
punchy arms. My character is very thin for the
Yes.
audience. I look almost emaciated.
Do you want to make that a dramatic failure?
Yes.
Okay, your hand. It's shut. How much time? Oh, in case because it didn't come up, you would normally start off with half your glamour pool. So,
Okay.
I think rounded up. So I think 6 each. Anyway,
Okay, thank you.
you feel the presence. It makes you run forward. It makes your hand strike into the goblin, and it breaks every bone in your hand.
Oh my god.
You take 2 bashing damage and the tilt arm wreck. That goblin is surprisingly tough, and you feel the presence leave your body soon afterwards.
I just have my hand and it's clearly broken, and I just hold it up to Annabelle and go, "Uh-oh."
Uh-oh, I'm a little busy here.
Oh, I helped.
And normally,
Did
I would
you
say
want me to do something else?
normally,
She'll walk over with her good hand and grab onto Annabelle's shirt and just pull with her meager strength.
okay. Normally I'd say we should roll initiative here, but let's just have Annabelle go first. So, do you want to try and pull it back out again? It's a contested roll.
I feel like this is pretty important. I'm going to invoke a contract.
Okay, sure. Which contract?
The Flames of Summer.
Ooh,
Page 155.
yeah. Thank
The
you.
changeling's anger gives her strength as invokes the power of summer, the relentlessness of fire, and the endurance of heat.
Okay. And let's see, at Rare 2 you can of course spend 2 glamour returns, so I think that's fine.
All right. So I will do stamina, survival,
Plus mantle.
plus mantle, which is 1. And I will use 2 glamour. And I will use a willpower.
Yeah, okay, so that's another +3.
Mm-hmm. So +4 total. So stamina, survival, my mantle is 1, and then the extra 3 for 4.
Yeah,
All right. 4 successes.
well, success is good. Okay, you grow in stature. You get 2 dice to all physical rolls for duration. Ignore all wound penalties, and you don't need to roll stamina to stay conscious. You feel
Yeah.
You feel the warmth of fire surge within you. You feel, when they say there's a fire behind someone's eyes? You feel that fire now. The inside of your head feels very warm.
Oh, you fucked up now. All right. Now, can I go to pull, or is that a separate action?
Yeah, you can pull. The contract's instant, so you can pull. Strength plus sprawl again.
Strength.
Plus-
Brawl.
Add your +2.
And then +2. Got a boom. 3 successes.
Okay. Their pool was 3 and 5.
I'm on! Get out here!
I'm helping. There's just 2 fingers on your shirt right now.
Just gently pulling.
Mhm.
The
Oh, 2,
The-
you win.
A.
Okay, you give a mighty tug. You pull you pull back and something comes loose. It starts coming out the mirror with you. It's a very tall figure. And see, I didn't have a picture of them in a neutral environment. This will have to do. Where did they thing end up? There they are. It's a cloaked figure. She has 2 owl feathers sticking out of her hood. You cannot see her face at all. She is yanked from the mirror and flies into the wall and lands next to the goblin.
Ooh.
In her hand is another silvery knife, like the one that's sticking out the back of the satyr's back.
I
Secret-
move behind Annabelle.
She grunts in pain
Glad
as
I
she
got
lands.
warmed up.
I'm so sorry for everything that's about to happen to you guys.
Okay, so do you want to take any action this combat? This round, I mean?
Me?
Yeah.
Annabelle, how do you want me to help you, my dear?
Make sure the goblin doesn't move. He's gonna be
Okey-dokey.
interrogated soon.
Is there a limit to how many contracts I can use?
No, you can keep using them until you run out of glamour.
Sweet. I'm going to use
Oh, do you mean per turn?
I didn't know if they've already taken their turn or what's going on.
Oh, actually,
Can I use a contract at this moment?
yes, you can use a contract at this moment.
Okay, I'm gonna use thorns and brambles.
Okay.
The hedge, basically, I gain brambles that grow around the changeling with a radius equal to my weird rating. So 2 meters radius.
Yeah.
And they follow me as they move.
Now that's a steed contract, I think, isn't it?
And I think that they only follow you while you're in the hedge. I
I don't think I
remember.
get control of them if I'm in the hedge.
Oh, it's the other way
Yeah.
around.
What was it called again?
Thorns and brambles.
Thorns and brambles. Thorns and brambles. Is it a winter contract?
Yeah. Probably. I mostly took winter contracts.
Sense. Dragon Nose, Slipknot Dreams, Touch of Winter. Yeah. No, okay.
But basically, I'm using the bramble patch
Yeah.
to entangle my enemies, inflicting the immobilizing tilt
Yeah, I'm just.
on anyone who fails a dexterity plus athletics reflexive roll.
Yeah, I just need to look it up in case there's something about the dice pool. Thorns and brambles. Thorns and brambles. Did you note if it was common or royal?
Yeah, I do note that. It is common.
Okay, common. Here it is, shield. Okay, two. Okay, 2 lumber. Let's see. Red follows her when she moves. It can produce different effects listed below. Choose one when you've invoked this contract.
Yes,
And
Briar Patch.
Yeah. That brambles entangle the changeling's enemies, inflicting the immobilized tilt on anyone who fails a reflexive dexterity plus athletics roll. They must make 1 each time they move within the area. Brambles have a durability equal to your weird rating. Okay.
Your wish is my command, Annabelle.
So you lift up your hands, and thorns erupt out of the couch, and they try to tangle up the goblin and the cloaked figure. And they kind of... The brambles, they actually emerge all around all the furniture. They're centered on Lily. And
They're also glistening with a frost.
Yes. Hi, those there sheets. Gobbo. I really should. If I ever do this properly, I'm just gonna make a Google Doc with every NPC stat, so I don't have to keep opening up the tabs in Roll20. Okay, Gobbo 30 plus athletics.
Is this where we do our witty one-liners, Annabelle?
Yeah. I'm gonna say a beating in the hand is worth 2 in the briar bush.
Oh, that's so good. Oh no. I can't think of a good one.
Okay, the goblin
Very nice to meet you.
The goblin jumps up. It manages to avoid the brambles, and it tries to climb over the satyr's body and escape into the mirror.
Oh, we're between it and the mirror, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and I don't recall if there is a roll for escaping, but I think dexterity and athletics will fill for that. And I'll say it's penalised by the brawl of anyone trying to block them.
What about the dexterity of anyone trying to block them?
You know, that you know what? That works better. Blocked by the dexterity.
Alright, my dexterity is 4.
Okay.
So what am I rolling? I'm sorry.
No,
Can it be either?
This is penalised, so just a flat nerf to them. So, what's your dexterity?
2.
2. Oh, it is in trouble. That's -6. So you managed to block it and just throw it back onto the couch.
Oh dear, the party's not over for you.
The hooded woman, she gets up onto her feet. She doesn't make for the mirror. She instead lunges at Annabelle, knife in hand.
I will definitely jump in the way of that.
Wait, I thought she
Yeah,
got
she's-
affected by the immobilized.
Yes, I need to actually roll her immobilized first.
Mm-hmm.
5. See,
Holy moly!
yeah. See, not only escapes, he practically jumps on top and lands on top of one of the brambles, completely unaffected, and then flies towards Annabelle with her knife in hand.
Oh, towards me. Okay.
Yeah. What's your defense?
It was 5. Unless does defense get affected by my +2 to physical stats at all?
No, because it's a
I
plus
don't
2.
know how the.
It's a plus 2 to rolls, so I don't think
Okay.
defense does.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Luckily, though, you have many years of being a monster. They've let you expertly trained to deal with mysterious knife wielding assailants, and you managed to use the back of your hand to push her knife hand out of the way, so it doesn't actually hit you at all. But she is very much engaged in close combat with you.
Sounds like we got another dance.
Yeah, and now it's
Maybe we should open the door and let some music in.
yeah. Now it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to. I just deflected her arm with mine to stop myself from getting hit. Can I try to control that arm? Just grab a hold of it and maybe get her
Yes, you can.
crush that hand.
That is strength plus brawl. And her defense. Well, actually, because you've just deflected her attack, I'll say she has a bit of a weakness on defense because it's right next to you. So her defense is only 2 for this.
So strength plus brawl, and I still get my +2 on roll.
Yeah, but her defense is 2, so that cancels.
Oh, okay. So it's a penalty. Yeah, I gotcha. All right.
So just neutrals.
Submit. 2 success.
All right, you managed to. As her arm is going by you, you actually inflict more force, and you. What were you trying to do? Were you trying to grab the arm, or?
Yeah, I was gonna grab her arm and just try to squeeze it or crush her so that she'll drop the knife.
Okay.
Just want to control the arm and try to get the knife out of it, basically.
Oh no, grappling rules. Okay.
Oh shit! I can do something else. I know that's always a pain in the ass.
No, it's fine. I think that just. Okay, grappling rules. She's incapacitated until the next round, so. Okay, that's fine. We can delay. You grab a hold of it. You are now grappling each other. Oh well, you're grappling her. Okay.
I'm gonna. My mouth fleshy body is now oozing with the warm saliva from me being in the summer flames. And I'm just gonna breathe heavy on her as I try to wrestle this knife away from her.
You can't see the face at all underneath the hood, but you get the feeling it recoils a bit. The 2 owl feathers on the top droop. And Lily, what are you doing?
What is the goblin doing?
Well, the goblin had just tried to escape and you've thrown him onto the couch. So he's not doing anything right now.
Right. And is he still super sad and depressed because the ghost of the person that he killed is weighing him down?
No, fight or flight seems to have kicked in. So he isn't too depressed by that, but you can see it's still weighing on him a little bit. He still has 1 less point of willpower that he can't spend.
Oh, and I think he would have taken lethal damage.
Yes,
too.
and he did also take a point of lethal damage.
I think it's best if you just take a break, don't you? I want to persuade him to stop fighting.
Okay, yeah, so presence plus... No, manipulation plus...
I
Express...
do have a specialization in de-escalation.
Which skill is that in?
Socialize. Well, you kind of make up your own
Yeah.
specialization, but I put it in socialize.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Manipulation plus socialize.
All right, and then that gives me a +1, right?
Yeah, +1.
Oh,
Aw.
The goblin doesn't pay attention. Frankly, he's seen more.
he's too sad.
He's sad, and he's seen more impressive Fae. Honestly, he lives in.
You lie.
He lives in the hedge. He's seen more interesting stuff.
What? I'm hurt. I am hurt.
Yeah. Anyway, the goblin, he does take notice of your attempt to de-escalate the situation, though. So he uses the body of the satyr as a bit of a springboard, and kind of leaps towards you and tries to punch your other arm. Because he's noticed that your arm is still broken.
Yes. Oh,
What's your defense?
2.
2.
And I don't roll anything, right?
Yeah, you don't roll anything, and
Okay.
this is also a targeted roll, so that's another penalty for him.
And I'm very fast.
Yeah. Did you... There is a... Oh, -2. Okay, run success. What's your stamina?
1.
Okay, he hits you square in the other arm. You feel another bone break. Your other arm now has arm wreck. And you get 1 point of bashing damage.
Oh, you're not very nice. Although to move towards me, does he have to check the immobilized again?
Oh wait, yeah, let me check. Because he
Sounds
might have...
reasonable.
Yeah, he might have had to. I'm not sure if it was just a one-off or whenever they move.
It should be whenever they move in the area that's affected.
See... Sometimes... Oh yeah, every time they hit move, so... Let me just see if that needs to get retconned.
I had a terrible daydream.
No,
Deja vu.
they managed.
Oh man, my contract sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, no, because... Oh no.
It had 2
Thought it had-
durability, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that means it got rid of 1 durability.
I know,
Well,
'cause-
they're not attacking
Yeah, that's
the
2.
brambles.
They're not attacking the brambles, they're just trying to move around them.
Ah, okay.
So the 2 is just them passing the athletics roll.
Well, how do you determine the threshold for the dexterity athletics roll?
Oh,
Success.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. With one of the main changes with Chronicles of Darkness Overworld is usually you just need 1 success and you're good. Yeah.
Okay. Dang it.
Yeah. So that's your
I
other.
figured it was supposed to be sorcery, but the rolls are not kind.
Yeah. Well, that's your other arm broken.
Well, wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, and now to check out what the rules for Brawl are.
Oh, I am very injured, Annabelle. Please beat their faces in quickly.
Working on it.
Okay, grapple. Here we go. Instant and contested. Strength plus Brawl versus Strength plus Brawl. Actor with most successes chooses a grapple option to effect. Okay. So
All
do
right.
strength plus
I will
brawl.
contest you.
You get your bonus for this one.
I do. Except I got a 0.
Oh no.
Oh wait, it's only strength. Hold on. That only rolled strength for some reason.
Oh. Oh, did you not click the other one?
I think I already had it clicked and I clicked it off.
Oh
My
no.
bad. It's still a 0.
No!
Uh,
no.
I will spend the willpower so that you get to roll
Okay,
3
yeah.
more.
Okay.
Annabelle, don't worry about me. If I die, it's for you.
Slash roll 3d10. One more.
Okay. Oh wait,
So
no,
one
that's
success.
Oh, but you get
that's
to
an
keep
exceptional
rolling.
success.
Oh.
So either a 10, so you get another dice. Because
Oh,
exploding.
okay. Oh, exploding dice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right, so another d10. It's a 1.
Okay.
Bloop.
Okay, so that's one success to beat.
Can
Luckily-
it be done? Don't say that, Lily.
Luckily, you get the impression they're more of a kind of dexterity fighter. They might not be too good at, like, hand to hand. No, they're equally matched.
I'm a little shooken by Lily getting her arm broken.
Yeah.
I'm more focused on that.
Are there rules for a tie?
Person
Oh.
with the higher strength.
On a tie, characters continue to grapple, but nothing else happens.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're just in the struggle.
Yep. So back to Lily then.
Drop the knife!
No, it's my knife.
Why did you kill that person? She's talking to the goblin.
Oh. Okay. I guess roll manipulation. No, presence plus persuasion. Penalized by their composure and the fact that the goblin has just broken both your arms.
Wait, presence and composure?
No, you roll your presence plus persuasion,
Oh, persuasion.
and the penalty is -3. Because the goblin is kind of winning the fight against you.
That's true, but I'm very cute, and it's hard to
Yes.
beat down cute things.
3.
Oh.
Three
Hey.
successes, and since I'm trying to make him like me, that counts as an exceptional success because I'm
Oh.
embarrassed. I think.
The goblin
See?
reconsiders everything it's thought about now. It feels bad about breaking your arms. It knows you only were curious about what was happening. And
I look like a hurt baby deer.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my plan.
the goblin breaks down. It doesn't want to fight you anymore. It's just crying on top of the
she-
satyr's body.
Lily takes the goblin into her arms and is rubbing its back and says, "Shh, I know, it's okay now. I'm here."
Thank you.
The
He's just sobbing uncontrollably.
it's of
I'm
course
rolling my eyes,
Both
by
your-
the way.
both your arms are broken, so you're very limply rubbing his back.
That's okay. It's the thought that counts.
The cloaked woman, she looks at this. She's like, "Is my contract still valid? Wait, you paid me in advance. What do I care?" And so it's back to the contested brawl roll. So
All right. I'm gonna spend my own willpower this time.
yeah,
Strength, brawl, +5. Then for my 2, and then
Oh, yeah.
3 for the willpower.
yep, +5.
Okay.
So
One success. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Oh. Your 3 dice had 3 successes.
Wow. Well,
I'm very
Stop
shook by
killing
your
us,
arms being
Toonie.
broken.
I didn't bribe the Roll20 servers. Okay, grapple options: break free, control, damage, disarm, prone, hold, restrain, take cover. Okay, C manages to break free of Annabelle's grasp. She goes back. She kind of jumps backwards onto the wall. And, of course, she needs to roll to check she isn't getting immobilized by the brambles.
Okay.
So I'll check that now. Submit. 1 success, okay. She jumps off the wall and tries to dive through the mirror in order to basically escape. And what was the roll we said for escaping? I think it was athletics, right?
Yeah, and our dexterity was penalizing her, or
Yeah.
what?
Yes, your dexterity was penalizing her as you try to block her escape.
Yeah, I'll shamble to my feet and try to block her from going in. It's a 2 dexterity.
Right?
I'm gonna try and snag her into the therapeutic group hug, so 4 dexterity.
Okay, see, she's going to spend a point of willpower on this. She really doesn't want to stay a part of the hug. 2, okay. She dives through the mirror and escapes. Combat over.
I'm still cradling the goblin against my bosom. Everything is going to be all right.
I'm so sorry.
There. Annabelle, my
Yeah.
arms are very broken.
I can see that.
But in a cute way, right?
Adorable.
Mhm.
Can you fix it?
Oh, yes. I'm going to. Well, actually, I don't know. How do you get rid of tilts?
Okay, so the arm break tilt, that breaks once you heal the damage that inflicted it.
Okay.
So
I will take 2 clarity damage to heal 2 health. Or 2 bashing damage.
yeah. Alright.
You need me to hold him?
Oh, no, it's okay. The hug helps. I use it as a conductive implement. And you just see this frost kind of form around her wounds and her bones back into place. It sounds like Rice Krispies.
Yeah. As it's healing, you have a strange snap vision of your time in Arcadia. You think you vaguely remember healing in this way once before, but the thought soon goes, but it lingers just a little bit.
Actually, I'm going to sit in that memory and I'm going to stew in it.
Yeah.
And like I sit in that memory and I don't really hear much else as I'm just mindlessly consoling this goblin. And I'm going to use that to restore my willpower because my thread is memory.
Oh, right, of course. Okay, you, actually, let me just check something here. I think there's a relevant condition. Appendix 4. Here we are.
Purpose. Okay.
Radiant Dreams. No, not the right one.
So, Annabelle, you just see that Lily just gets this far away look in her face and almost seems to reach out into the air at something that's not there.
Here we go, disassociation. Okay, you're not really in control of your own thoughts right now. You're you've just kind of lost yourself in the memory. Anytime,
Hey, Earth to Lily.
anytime you want to do anything supernatural, you can opt to fail the roll immediately and resolve the condition. Oh, I should tell you,
Okay.
resolving conditions gives your character a beat.
What does that mean?
It's like one
Like
fifth.
experience.
Yeah, 1/5 of an experience
Oh,
point.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at you, Annabelle, but I'm not really looking at
Yeah.
you.
Kind of like looking 5 feet behind her. You swear you can see the image of your keeper standing there. But that quickly goes and is replaced by a vision of a snowfield. The goblin shivers a little bit in your arms.
It's very cold, mistress.
It was cold that night.
Mistress?
But she ultimately will let go of the hug. Hmm?
The goblin, he climbs over back onto one of the couches and sits down. He's not got any fight left in him. He's on your side now. You can ask him anything.
You a goblin fruit farmer?
Yes, that's right. I'm the Honest Dan's Fruit Emporium. We grow all kinds of goblin fruit. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head.
You give him a twist, a flick of the wrist? Is that what the Sherman said?
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
I'm gonna bend down on the floor and pick up the satyr by the back of its head and or by his horn and lift it up, put it in his face. And who's this guy?
Oh, that's the dad of Honest Dan's Fruit Emporium. Um, Basically, he rented his hollow to us to grow goblin fruit in exchange for a cut of all glamour proceeds. But here's the thing: we made a new very special type of goblin fruit. It basically, if you eat it, it makes you invisible to keepers. He wanted to take all the profits of it for himself and was basically being very mean and trying to cut us out of the deal entirely. So we kind of hatched this little scheme here to take all the proceeds for ourselves.
The goblin,
Do I believe him?
I don't know, do you? Do you want to roll to see if you think he's lying?
Like,
Yeah,
Dude.
for sure.
can I roll in whatever is changeling insight?
Hang on, let me. Do. I'm holding my nose to do that voice. That actually hurts a bit.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, that would be composer plus subterfuge or empathy, whichever is highest.
Suss him out.
Yeah.
Composure, subterfuge.
2 successes.
Ooh, good.
2 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you get the feeling he is telling the truth. This was basically over him trying to take all the proceeds, but you get the feeling he might be lying about what the goblin fruit does. He might be holding out some details about it. Because
Can
it's.
we try this goblin fruit of yours?
Well, that's probably not a good idea.
Why not? You said it makes you invisible to keepers. That's not that big of a deal.
Okay, can you roll empathy? Sorry, not empathy. Presence plus intimidation or persuasion, whichever's highest.
I'm not very intimidating, but I
Yeah.
am pretty persuasive. And is this I would think this is a social encounter.
It
so
i-
we'll take
it
the
is.
+1. 2 successes.
Okay, the goblin, he starts to sweat very, very nervously.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you're very warm. Do you need another hug?
Okay, fine. It also induces mass hallucination when it's eaten. Okay, here.
He reaches into the satyr, he reaches into his sackcloth clothing and pulls out a small plastic zip bag. Inside are about 6 like orange-sized grapes covered in veins and pulsing. He throws them at you.
Here, just take them. Just leave me alone. Okay, I'm sorry.
I believe you. Go forth and stop plotting assassination attempts before
Oh.
important meetings. It's bad etiquette.
The goblin, he starts to climb over the satyr and get back into the mirror. You realize he's about to escape and you'll be left with a body on your hands.
Annabelle, can you throw the body into the mirror too?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, the goblin disappears into the mirror.
Wait. Before I do this, do I recognize the satyr at all now that things have calmed down?
You know what? Let's check. Roll your resolve plus weird.
Resolve plus weird?
Yeah, no penalties.
Okay. Let's get rid of subterfuge off of that. Yep. 1 success.
Okay, yeah, you have seen him around before, like hanging around court meetings. He's actually known as a little bit of an up-and-comer in the goblin fruit market. But there's another goblin fruit merchant who everybody goes to called Skitters. You vaguely recall she is in this club, but she normally deals out of the bathrooms, and she's honestly kind of weird and intimidating. You also recall she is the autumn changeling who has temporary ownership of the club. But you do also recall that Dan is pretty good friends with a lot of the summer court. They might notice him missing and launch a bit of an expedition. But luckily,
Well,
there are 2 summer court imposters here.
Did you want to frame someone else instead? We could target one of your many, many, many enemies.
possible. What I was thinking was dropping this body off next to the autumn court girl that sells her own fruit. Probably would like to know that her competition's cut out. But at the same time, I guess the other summer people would probably have a problem with that.
Oh, are you looking to start a war between the summer and the autumn courts? That could be fun.
That's a lot of fighting. Sounds like my kind of deal.
It is
I
your
don't like
favorite
losing
thing.
favor, though. It's my own court that I'm gonna be stabbing in the back. Well, not as much as he felt.
Well,
You do
we
also
don't want to be blamed for this murder, right? We could always frame the other goblin partner who's currently on the dance floor.
You got a point. Alright. I think it's a plan.
Alright, so what's your plan to incriminate him? You have the murder weapon, it's still sticking in his back.
Yep.
I would like to attempt to plant it on the other goblins out there.
Okay. Okay, you reach in, you grab the knife, it's a little bit stuck in between his ribs. It's a bit forceful, but you pull it out. You now have the murder weapon, and it has your fingerprint.
I have Annabelle do it.
Okay. Annabelle now has the murder weapon, and it has your fingerprints.
She doesn't have fingers.
It has
She's
your-
made up of tongues and teeth.
It has your tongue prints and a small teeth indent,
All right. Well,
which is
in that
probably
case,
more
then,
obvious.
Hmm.
I'm gonna change my main then.
Okay.
And I'm going to, instead of looking like a mouth flesh kind of monster, I'm gonna take on more of a anthropod, a sort of bug monster with chitinous plating and some creepy antennas and little prickly bits hanging off of it.
All right.
At least I'll try to, I guess.
Are you using the
So,
mirror skin skill for that, or?
yes, the mercurial visage. I will spend 2 glamour, and then I need to roll wit, subterfuge, and weird. I think.
Yep. Let me just double
Not
check. Plus template. Seeming if it doesn't give you easy access to the list.
Yeah. World of Darkness books are
Yeah.
not the easiest.
Come on. Like, some things are linked pretty nicely from where they first come up, but others aren't. Let's see, I think it's in...
It's called Mercurial Visage,
Yeah,
if that helps at all.
just trying to remember which chapter... it's in chapter 1.
Of
While
course.
she's doing that, I'm folding an origami bird.
Okay. It's, you know what, you have plenty of extended time, I think, so you don't need to roll for that. Okay. Mirror skin. Give blessing. Okay. Stealth in when you stealth in disguise, you get exceptional on 3. Okay. More than shape your appearance like putty, making an entirely new mask out of composites of people you've met or seen in photo. Spend a point of glamour and reflexive wits plus subterfuge plus weird roll. And for an extra point of glamour, you can build a whole new main as well.
Yep.
But are you going to do that or not?
Yeah, that was the plan. I
Okay.
didn't care about changing the mask as much as I cared about changing the main.
Okay.
I want to look different to all the changelings in there.
Alright, and that causes a clash of wills from any supernatural abilities that could pierce your deception account. Which I guess would be someone looking very closely. In this
Sounds
case.
like it.
Yeah. Okay, so roll wits plus subterfuge plus weird.
Wits. Weird. Subterfuge. With your powers combined, I am a bug. I got a success.
Alright. Your tongues, they start to harden into a chitinous mess. You are now Bug Annabelle. Anna Bug.
And a bug?
Yeah.
I guess if I'm mask changed a little bit, then I'm still a grungy punk, but my hair is shaved on the other side, and it's more of a mohawk and green colored, and the piercings and stuff are in just different places.
Yeah. Anyone who would look would think, I wonder if they know Annabelle, and then probably not pay much more thought. Okay, so... Alright, so you're disguised, you have your origami bird.
I do.
You've made it out of one of the flyers that's on the wall.
Oh no, I have origami paper.
Oh, okay then. Okay, so your next plan is to plant this knife on that goblin you met earlier.
Yes.
Okay, back to the club floor. Everybody, the club is still dancing. Very few people seem to have paid much attention to what's happened back in the background.
Annabelle, I so hate asking you to do more things for me. But could you do one more?
Yeah.
And Lily will take the knife, but she's going to use a piece of origami paper to do it, so she's not leaving her prints. And she says, Would you just be a dear and start a brawl for me as a distraction?
Right away.
Right,
I'm gonna go up to the bar. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
you notice the goblin from before. He's dancing on the dance floor. The red-headed man, he's still sitting down. He really just doesn't feel like dancing today. But the the strange glowing woman, she also is dancing on the floor as well. And she's dancing with the little goblin.
I want to kind of go up to the goblin and say, "May I have this dance? I feel like my friend and I got off on the wrong foot with you."
The goblin, he looks up at you. He thinks for a moment, seems to go, "Yeah, okay," and he starts dancing with you. It's a very short.
Yeah,
It's a very short dance.
they're
He's just
both dancing.
hopping back and forth, really. Just kind of tilting 10 degrees either side.
Lily is just swaying so
Yeah.
that all the little ripples in her dress are almost like a wind across the snow.
Yeah. Anyway, Annabelle goes up to the bar. The bartender is still there. Oh, hello. Would you like a drink?
Sure. I'll take. You got a bottle of anything nice?
We've gotten some Jägermeister in. If you want some Jaeger bombs, they're pretty hip with the kids.
Nah, I meant like, you got any beer? You got a bottle of beer I could sip on?
Oh, we have
Or is it
Carling.
just tap around here?
We have Carling on tap. And some Carlsberg.
Sure.
He
I'll take a pint.
reaches behind the bar, pulls out a pint glass, and pours you a pint of Carling, puts it on the table. Here you go. That'll be £5. I'm sorry it's so expensive.
Shit, do I have money? I don't know if I have money.
You know what? There'll be resources on you. have enough to cover it. You get a small
Sure.
allowance from the summer court to cover this
All
kind
right.
of thing.
I'll throw down the money. I'll take a big swig of it, and now I'm gonna look for the easiest target for me to bash over the head with this mug.
Just before she does, I take out the origami bird and I hold it out to the goblin as a peacekeeping gift.
Oh, thank you.
He takes the origami bird in his little hands and looks at it intrigued.
What is it?
Oh, well, I guess that's up to your interpretation. I can tell you're very clever, so you would definitely know it much better than I would.
He's inspecting it very closely, holding it up to one eye, giving it a bit of a shake.
Is it food?
Sure. Why don't you give it a bite?
Yay!
He swallows the origami bird in one bite.
Was it good?
No, it tasted really papery.
Well, I guess I'll try my best next time.
Oh.
And I'll wait for Annabelle.
The goblin just kind of dances slowly back.
Oh, that's awful.
Anyway, you come back, you've got maybe
No,
half...
I don't go back to
Sorry,
Annabelle.
Annab-
I'm waiting on her cue while dancing with the goblin.
Okay, so you're looking for someone easy to glass.
Yeah, someone I think we can start a fight with.
Okay,
Not someone that I can just like knock out in one hit. We need this to be a brawl.
okay, they need to last 1 second. Can you roll wits plus composure to survey
I can roll.
survey the crowd?
All right, what's plus composure?
Oh no, wait, no, hang on.
Do?
There's actually... No, that'll do. I thought of something better last minute, but that's fine.
I
Okay,
can do it. I can reroll. It's fine. We can reroll.
okay. Wits plus streetwise. Wits plus streetwise. Because you're looking for
Yeah, I
someone.
don't like that roll as much.
Yeah.
It's still a 1.
Hey. Okay, you surveyed a crowd. Predictably, it's a lot of spring courtiers. Most of them probably wouldn't be put up too much of a fight. But you do notice one individual. And this one really is a member of the Summer Court. You've seen them before. Can the thumbnail load up? You've also seen them fight before. They can definitely take a pretty hard punch. Let me just delete the bartender. Okay, it's not popping up the little token for some reason. Can I do this? Copy to library. There we go. She's very intimidating, kind of mean-looking sort of cat girl. She's got a pair of ears. You've seen her hanging around the Summer Court a lot. She's one of their top fighting instructors. She's got her back turned to you. She's pretty intoxicated herself. She's chatting with a pair of spring courtiers. She's not paying attention to you at all. You could definitely hit her over the head with a glass. She
I'm gonna
might
do exactly that.
she might not hold it against you. Okay, in that case, let's see, improvised weaponry, technically.
Mm-hmm.
So, strength plus weaponry. And a penalty of -1.
-1?
Yeah, just
Alright.
-1.
And a 0?
0. Oh no, wait, -1 was just the penalty. You've still got your +2, so roll 1 dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just 1.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
1?
Okay.
A fail?
Well, you bring the bottle on top of her head. It bounces off. See? She turns around and looks at you. What is it? What do you want? She looks more annoyed than frustrated.
Look, you think you're a fighting instructor? You probably couldn't take me.
What? I could take you 5 times today. She is oblivious to any double meaning that might entail. She also puts up her hands and moves to try and punch you in the face.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
She tries to punch you in the face.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What's your defense again?
It's 5?
5. Okay. Oh, that's 1 success. Okay. She hits you in the face. It deals 1 bashing damage. But she is still determined to actually pummel you pretty hard. Come on, let's get her. Kick her in.
When I take the hit to the face, I'm intentionally gonna try to fall back on some other people.
Okay. Let's see.
Maybe spill drinks and knock them out of their hands if, they happen to be.
Alright, you press in to... I can't think of a good roll, so I'll just let you have that. You tumble backwards. Like, you put on almost a show of falling backwards. And like, oh no, oh, I'm so damaged. Oh. And you smash back into someone who wouldn't be your first pick of smashing over the head of a bottle, because they could probably knock you out cold immediately. Okay, don't have a picture for that. It's a giant 8-foot tall man, wall of solid muscle, green skin, a complete hulking brute. You've made him drop his drink. He turns over and looks at you, leaning over. Your face only really comes up to his pectoral muscles. He looks.
I'll look at him and go, "She just knocked me back. Sorry, bro."
He's gonna try and grab you. Do you want to contest the brawl? Or just let it happen?
I'll try to contest it, I guess.
Okay. Strength plus brawl?
Mm-hmm. With my +2, 4.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on.
And a bug going for the brawl.
Advanced dice roller.
Annabug is adorable.
Okay, D10. What the? Alternator keeps kind of guessing what I'm trying to do and not really here. Alright. Target number 7. I'll just count that myself, actually. Roll. Okay, 3 successes. And 4. You dodge his hand as it reaches towards you. But his hand keeps going, and it punches the fighting instructor. You want to fight too, big guy? Big guy. And see, her attention has now drawn, and they start fighting each other. They still shoot the occasional glance at you. You're not out of this fight yet. You could try to slip away, or maybe drag some more people into it.
Oh, we're dragging more people into it. She was talking to some spring court people.
Yeah.
Do they, are they backing off, or do they look invested in her in this fight?
They're backing off a little bit. One of them looks at the other. See, I told you it was a bad idea to date her. Shut up, and you know I'm into this.
I'm gonna grab the one that said they're into this and pick them up and slam them onto the bar counter, and then do the movie, like, slide them down the bar, hitting drinks and stuff as I do.
Okay.
Try to.
I think strength plus dexterity. No penalty. They have terrible defense.
Okay. If I said I had a specialization in heavy lifting, would that apply?
Yes, it would. It would 100% apply.
All right. So I've still got my +2, and that gives me another +1.
Yeah.
Okay. So strength, dex, my 2 for being strong, and my +1 from specialization gives me a success.
All right. You lift up the spring courtier who said he was kind of into this. You grab him. You pass him onto the table. The bartender, who's still here, is like, "Hey man, what the fuck?" And then you drag them along. Hey. And those come out of my paycheck.
As Annabelle is doing this, I kneel down and almost like grab the goblin for comfort and go, "Oh no, a fight! Please protect me." And as that happens, I'm gonna plant the dagger on him.
Okay, good. Let me see. Okay, the skill here is definitely subterfuge or stealth, whichever one you have is higher.
Okay.
Or larceny. Larceny, stealth, or subterfuge.
I'll take stealth.
Okay. And
Do I add dexterity to it? Or is it just stealth?
okay, there's quite a big distraction going on here. So you've got a bit of a bonus.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah. You've also socially distracted him a bit, so you can use manipulation or dexterity, and you have a +3 bonus.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So rolling dexterity +3, or is it dexterity plus stealth +3?
Dexterity plus stealth plus 3. Hey,
Cool.
3 successes.
you very cleanly get the silvery dagger and you drop it into his sackcloth clothing while the goblin is watching the fight.
Wow, you see all that? Look at all the glass flying. It's like diamonds. Why does my back feel cold?
Safe here.
Ah,
Oh, that's just me.
I
I
see,
think
I see.
there's a back room you could hide in. I
Ah,
don't want you hurt.
ah.
The goblin starts to run away to the back room, like retreating into.
I wait for him to get into the back room, and then I'm gonna approach the bartender and suggest something similar.
Okay, the goblin's wandered off. His 2 companions, they look a little confused. The red-haired one, he's joined the brawl. The glowing one, however, he's watched all of this. She's watched all this happen. Let me just roll to see if she has noticed anything. Oh, okay. See? Hang on, I need to roll one more. D10, 1.
Oh no. Oh,
That was 2. Okay.
Yep.
That is still never. Okay, so 2 successes versus 1. Okay. See, sure, you drop something into the goblin's clothing, but she doesn't know what.
What? I had 3 successes. Alright, fine.
Oh wait, no, you do have 3. Sorry, that was me misreading that. Okay, yeah, she
Yeah.
didn't notice.
one.
Yeah, didn't notice. She's too busy watching the brawl. Yeah, go on, kick their teeth in. I demand blood. So you go up to the bartender now.
We should probably retreat into the back room,
Oh,
just to be safe.
this is awful. They're never gonna rehire me.
Oh, don't say that. This clearly wasn't your fault.
I know, but you know, I promised Skitters I'd do a good job tending bar, but no.
Oh, and you did. You did. Come, let us relax. You can't stop whatever's going on here.
I don't know. I think maybe I can. I have some pretty cool contracts.
That's fine. And in that case, she just kind of shrugs and waits next to the back room and sees if she can catch Annabelle's eye, but doesn't make too big of a deal out of it.
Okay. So you want to send some kind of signal to Annabelle?
Yeah, just like a subtle nod.
Presence plus expression and any bonuses you have, like striking looks.
Yay. 1 success.
Okay, Annabelle, you notice Lily trying to get your attention at the back room door. The brawl is kind of encompassing. You could slip away now.
Yeah, I started the fire. All right, I'll slip over to Lily. I'll fall back on the bar as if someone just hit me and like roll over the bar and get behind it and then get over to her that way.
Hey, what are you doing? Okay, bye. And you're back together.
Yes.
Mhm.
And as this happens, I'm going to use one of my contracts, Tumult, to give that goblin the guilt tilt.
Ooh.
So he now suffers from the following condition: guilty, and I don't pay any glamour for it because I planted an origami bird on him.
Oh, yes, of course. I was wondering what was up with that.
And there's no evidence because he ate it.
Yeah. It is technically on him.
It is technically on
Yeah.
him.
The best kind of on him.
Okay, let's see.
Yes,
Tumult.
so I do presence plus empathy plus weird minus resolve.
Let me just find it. I know Tumult's in...
It's a common contract.
Yeah, I think it's Mirror.
Possibly.
Mirror...
What was it called again?
Tumult.
Tumult? T-U-M-U-L-T.
T-U-M-T. T-U-M-T.
Presence plus empathy.
I'll just Control F.
You can do that?
Wow.
Depending on what you're using to look at it, you can.
What are your 2 regalias?
Shield
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, if it's fair, it'll be Crown, I think.
yes.
Crown.
Crown and shield, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, Tumult is on page 129.
Thank you. 129. Blep, blep. Loading. Okay, it's taken a while.
If I get multiple successes, I get to stack some conditions.
Yeah. Yeah, you can inflict a lot on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just... If I close that window...
Yeah.
While we're waiting on that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real
Yeah.
fast.
Yep, sure. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Burbus to bed so
Actually, yeah, you know what? We'll take a quick 5-minute break while I'm waiting for this PDF to load.
Sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
BRB, everybody.
Quick break.